Reese, Bibbs, put the game on, man. I'm trying to see what Luka and them boys gonna do tonight, man. Mavs Outsiders podcast. Y'all know what time it is.
Hello. Welcome back yet again to another edition of the Mavs Outsiders podcast. I am one of your hosts, Mike Bibbins. Joined as always by my co-host, Reese Williams. You can find me on Twitter at Bibbs Corner. You can find Reese on Twitter at Mind of Reese. You can also find him on YouTube and Instagram under those names. And you can also find me on Twitter at Bibbs Film, which I will be a lot more active on now that the Mavs are no longer playing basketball. Look, it was an amazing season. It was a unexpected run. We were supposed to lose in every round of the playoffs. We were picked to lose. We didn't have Luka for 3 games in the Jazz series. Everybody said it's over. We can't win without Luka. We won. We came into the Sun series. Best team in the league. No way we win. We went down 2-0. It's over. Make your plans for the offseason. Cancun on 3. We won. And then we came against the Warriors. We played our game. We missed shots. We could have been up 2-1. Could have been up 3-1. It didn't happen. We lost. However, and Reese, I'm going to let you get your piece in too, of course. However, in the first half of this final game 5, the effort wasn't there from a certain Luka Doncic, right? Luka was not getting the foul calls he wanted, and his entire body language shifted. He wasn't getting back. He wasn't rotating. Looked like he was checking out. And I was pissed, and I let it be known. And if you are a new listener, you should start to expect these things. I'm an equal opportunity asshole. If you play like shit, I'm going to talk about it. If you play great, I'm going to talk about it. Live up to your expectations. I might not say anything about it. You're above or below, I'm going to talk about it. At the end of the day, we fought back in the second half. We made it a game. We made the Warriors sweat. We made the fans nervous. That's all I wanted, man. I didn't want to go out like the Phoenix Suns. I did not want to go out like the Phoenix Suns with the other team dancing, doing the Harlem Shake, and our team looking real goofy on the court. We had to go out on our feet. I'm glad we did. I got to adjust my mentality now that the season is over. But Reese, how are you feeling? How did you feel? I mean, I know you were trying to record. It's like the third fucking quarter. But how you feeling now, man?
I was about to say, goddamn, I don't know. Are we transitioning right into me? Am I getting introduced or what? Yeah, I mean, before we hopped on, I had said to you, I was like, damn, you said you want to record in the fourth quarter. I didn't think you meant the end of the damn game. And you was like, it started to get interesting. It didn't, like, that end of the third quarter, it got interesting. But after that, even when we was up 10, I've said it before on here, when you're down 10 to this team, it feels like 20. That it wasn't interesting to me because I'll be honest, I didn't believe that we can win at that point. Like, once that run ended in the end of the third and they came out fine in the fourth, I said, okay, it's over. Like that, we were down 10 points. I still didn't believe that we were winning simply because some of the shots we were taking on offense, the offense wasn't very, I don't want to say productive, but it didn't look good. We were just making shots. Luka felt like he had found his groove, so he was taking those step backs again that, unnecessary step backs. We're not really getting too many. We're getting some stops on defense, but defense breaks down. We lost this game in the first half. We set ourselves back in the first half being down by 20 in the first place. And yeah, that is Luka's fault. It's not all on Luka. I'm not putting all of that on Luka, a 20-point deficit, but being ass on defense simply because you're not getting the calls that you want on offense does not help at all. Like, it's a big problem. And it's not new. This is not a new occurrence with Luka. This has always been like this. Like, I'm not upset at his performance on offense. You were shooting the damn ball. Like, that's all I can ask for. And he wasn't even shooting. He was going at the basket, and he was missing. He was just off.
Right.
And let's keep it 100. He was getting hacked a lot. Like, a lot of those fouls called, he wanted, rightfully so, because the Warriors were getting them on the other end. But at the end of the day, if you're not getting them, you still need to get back on defense. It's no reason you shouldn't be past half court and the other team is scoring. Like, it's unacceptable. But obviously, this game cannot be blamed on the refs not calling shit, Luka not getting. I'm gonna be hard on Luka, but let's not say this is all on Luka. Like,
No, and that's the thing. It's not blaming him from the score.
Yeah.
I'm blaming him for his actions. I'm calling him out for his actions. He's responsible for getting back on defense.
Like I said before, he goes. The team goes as he goes. So when they see since when is Sean Livingston a part of the? Never mind. I didn't know he was a part of the coaching staff or whatever.
Is he?
Maybe not. Maybe he's just out there. I don't fucking know. He retired. So
is he in a suit?
There he is.
He in a suit. He in the middle of the fucking. Is he the owner or something? Like, what's going on?
I don't fucking know, man.
He act like he about to get a trophy. Like,
I'm fucking confused.
Look at my boy Quindary.
Who?
So inspirational.
Who was this dude in the hoodie and sweatpants?
Quindary Weatherspoon. That hoodie clean though.
What is he?
No, it's a t-shirt over top of the hoodie.
What he do? He play?
He's on a two-way.
Anyway,
he's my boy Quindary Weatherspoon.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm proud that they showed some fight in the second half. Luka came alive in the second half. Well, started to get a little hot. Started to feel it on offense. I thought they was about to get his MVP to Draymond. I'm about to say, fuck out of here.
It better be Looney,
come on, dog,
Wiggins, or Steph. And they probably going to give it to Steph. I think I tweeted.
They're going to give it to Steph. They ain't giving it to no fucking Looney.
They want Steph to leave here with something. So it's probably going to give it to Steph.
Steph deserves it.
Sure.
No fucking Wiggins or Looney. Yeah, they showed some fight in the second half. In that third quarter, it was great to see, but I never believed we were coming back, to be honest. And that's okay. They went down fighting. That's all that matters. That's all I can ask for. Move on to the offseason.
Yeah. I know I've been telling people not to send me no off-season questions for a long time. I see they already are coming in. I didn't mean right after the buzzer. I'm taking a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the finals at this point.
I'm watching the finals. I don't know what you're talking about.
I usually take a break from basketball after my team is out, and I know for 10 years it's been the early second round at best when that has occurred.
First round.
But say what?
First round.
I mean, first early second round that I'm skipping.
Oh.
This year is going to be the early finals, so probably game 3 or so. I'll check in if I care enough. But it's shaping up like two teams I don't want to win the championship are going to be there. And honestly, if it's the Warriors and Celtics, I probably will pull for the Warriors. I think it would be great to have them have that redemption arc. They had the little mini dynasty. The KD left. They had 2 years with injuries and barely making the play-in tournament. The second year not making it at all. The first year, and to come back all the way, make it to the finals, go on a championship run. That's an epic story to tell in 30, 40 years. When we're doing the NBA 125 years and all that good stuff, like that's a story to tell, and that's beautiful. For Steph to get the Finals MVP potentially, finally, to get that checked off his list. That's epic, man. Like, we're looking at one of the all-time greatest players ever. And it's weird that he doesn't have a Finals MVP under his belt despite 3 Finals wins, and it's not like he didn't perform. in any of those finals. So I'm here for that. That don't mean I won't watch that shit. I'm just keeping it 100. Well, like I said, I need a break. I'm tired. You're tired. You've been getting up 4 a.m. after recording these things. I've been getting up, spending an hour or so editing this shit and uploading it and typing up show notes and then going to bed and waking up tired at work, crust in my eyes, being asked questions about government activities that I can't think logically about because I'm tired.
Sean Livingston works for the front office.
Okay, like assistant
Apparently,
GM or something.
I don't know. I tweeted. I said, "Why is Sean Livingston out there? Can a Warriors fan tell me?" And somebody replied and said, "I think he works for the front office. I think in a developmental role."
That's cool. I like that.
They saying they got him in a role. Okay, I didn't know that. I was genuinely asking. I didn't know.
No, I believe you. I believe you because I didn't know either.
Fucking dude that fought. He was a key role player for when they won 3 rings. No fucking shit. That's not why he's out there.
They're not gonna have him prominently placed at the podium like because he was a key role player. Oh man, people are funny. What was I saying? I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. You know what? Damn, I legit forgot what I was talking about. I'm sure the weirdos are gonna come out. I already had to deal with Mavs weirdos during this game. I'm sure there will be more. Oh, you don't appreciate Luka and you don't deserve him when he leaves for LA, all that good stuff. I'm sure Warriors fans and other people will come out of the woodwork to talk about how Luka got put out in 5 and my team sucks and blah, 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 blah. Y'all have at it. I don't care.
Don't give a shit.
I entertained that Luka weirdo stuff during the game because I saw an opportunity to make sure my message was out there that I'm not here for fuckery. I know I have a lot of new followers, and I need y'all to know now that if your boy is playing like ass, I'm going to talk about it. I don't need you to be surprised by that later. You can know that right now. If you're looking for a podcast to sit up here and slob on knobs, this ain't the one. We're going to keep it real over here.
We ain't Reggie Miller.
Man, look. We gotta address that, right?
No.
Was it not clear that they were both of them were very, very heavily in favor of the Warriors advancing?
Obviously.
Like, they seemed so depressed whenever things were going well for the Mavericks.
Is it weird that I'm not a big fan of Jordan Poole? Like, I don't know.
He's goofy to me. I don't like him either.
There's something about dude I don't like.
I don't
want to sound like a hater. It's just something about dude I don't like. I'm happy for him. Like, out of the G League into the NBA, going to the finals. But I don't know. It's just something about dude that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know.
Nah, I definitely have the same feelings about him. Like, I feel like I should like him because he seems like a cool little player or whatever. But I don't know. I think his personality is. I think it's his personality I don't like. Like, I think I don't want to say he's too cocky, but like, I don't know. It's something about the way he carries himself that I don't like.
Yeah, me too. I think that's what it is. Like, and then I see him, like, you talking shit to Davis Bertans, bro. Like, what? I'm still tripping off that.
The
like,
weirdest
what was
thing
that,
ever
man?
done.
Like, who does that?
Oh man, like that's some international game type stuff. Like, nobody in the NBA should be talking to no Darius. I didn't call him his brother's name. Davis Bertans.
You just say you called him his brother's name? His
brother's Darius Bertans.
Who the fuck is Darius Bertans?
I want to say he had a year in the league. He's younger than him, shorter. I think he was in the league for like a year, but he plays overseas now. It's like Darius. I don't know why I said Darius.
That's why I was like, Darius. His brother?
He got a black brother in the league, but nah, I just pictured like a black Latvian like that. One day.
All right.
I mean,
all right.
I don't know what's going on in Latvia, so
Alright. I mean, brothers be, they like they white women, so you might go. White brother might. Hey,
It's a
Davis
haven.
Davis Bertans might link up with DFS. DFS might go to Latvia, end up finding him a Latvian chick.
Ain't he married? Like, what we doing?
Oh, I ain't know that.
I mean, I don't know if he's married. I know he got a woman though.
Oh,
He
okay.
got-
I ain't
he
know
got
that
2
either.
kids.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad.
It's all good.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Shit, I don't know.
I don't know his situation. I
His
think I
beard-
know he has
his-
a kid.
His beard don't connect, so I know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
I'm just saying. I'm stating the facts. It's obvious. Beard is nasty. He got to cut that shit. That hair on his head, too. Crypto don't pay for haircuts, motherfucker.
I mean, that's his look. That's his signature at this point.
Shit bogus as hell.
Shout out to Dinwiddie, man. Look, I'm looking forward to the offseason content. I know we talked about it in our fake if we lost what was it, the Jazz? Was it Jazz or Suns we did that? I don't even remember. I guess it was the Suns. If we had lost game 6, we did the pre thing and we talked about the offseason content. I'm looking forward to digging into that. Our next episode is actually going to be our 100th episode.
Should we do something special?
I think I want to do at least a mailbag, bare minimum.
Yeah.
I feel like we should maybe tell our stories about our journey a little bit, like how we feel when we started versus where we are now, type of thing.
I agree.
And then maybe like a projection of the next 100 or whatever, what we think, or what we hope for, something like that.
Okay.
Some deep.
So just us. We're not bringing anybody on.
I don't want no
guests.
guests on not for the 100. Not for the 100. We should get back to doing panels.
Yeah, especially during the off season. We're gonna need it.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Hey, we got less time on our hands than we usually do.
What you mean?
We usually out in the first round. We usually trying to find stuff now to talk about.
Yeah, I mean it's less than a month to the draft already, so
Yeah,
we got
and
plenty to
and
talk.
we actually got a draft pick.
Yeah,
Which means we know who one of our first guests got to be. Mavs draft,
Mavs draft. We're gonna have we got to do the play GM.
of course.
I'm gonna look at, like I said up in the fake
Now,
episode.
question:
Go ahead.
do you want to do the play GM before the draft and incorporate that into the play GM, or wait till after the draft?
I think that's what I was gonna say. I think based on what I recall, we did it before the draft last time.
But we didn't have a draft pick last year. That's why.
I know, but like I remember in my play GM, I said something about like buying a second round pick and getting a developmental big or something like that.
Okay.
Which means we don't have a lot of time before it's time to crank that bad boy out, which I think is a good thing because I think we have a lot of new listeners and we don't need no downtime before we get it cracking on quality content.
For sure.
What was I gonna say? We're at like 19 minutes right now, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
So we're good there. Any thoughts, any feelings you want to get out?
I'm satisfied, man. It was a fantastic season. We had a great season. We overachieved. Like, come on, man. How many of us had us being in the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors? Beginning of the season, mid-season. We did a great. Who had us beating the number 1 seeded team in the NBA? Who had us finishing top 5, I believe, in the NBA this season, right?
Yeah, we finished
top 5. Yeah, we finished 5th. Who had any of that happening? So, I have nothing to complain about. If my demeanor is down, it's literally because I'm sleepy as fuck. It's not because the Mavs lost. I'm not upset. I'm just extremely tired. I
honestly couldn't tell when we first started.
No, I'm just extremely tired. I wasn't upset, too much about the game. If they would have continued to go out the way they did in the first half, yes, but they showed some fight at the end. That's all I can ask for, man. We had a fantastic season. Now, we've finished our first full season with Nico and J Kidd. J Kidd has implemented a culture, a system. He knows what he likes. He knows what he wants on his team. Nico knows who he likes on his team, know who he probably doesn't. We've seen him make a move this season, see how it impacted the team. Now we move into the off season. In my opinion, this is Nico's real first off season. Last off season was thrown right into it. This is his first real off season. We gonna see what he does. Hopefully he not on that Donnie shit with Mark Cuban. Signing motherfuckers like Sterling Brown and Reggie Bullock at the beginning of free agency. Hey man, I don't care. I ain't letting that go. Our first signing of free agency did not play any meaningful playoff minutes, bro.
You know what's crazy? Like, it was rumored before free agency started. Like, why are we hearing that as a rumor, dog?
That was rumored? Sterling Brown?
Yes.
Man, hell nah.
The rumors about those two came out before we signed them.
Yeah, like, that's a problem.
Like, it was like some big deal that was happening behind the scenes. Like, oh, they're making moves. Like, really? I didn't need to know that ahead of time.
Like, I'll say this. I can't remember whose podcast he went on. Maybe it was Mavs Moneyball. Maybe it was somebody else. When Mark Cuban said the reason they didn't go hard with the cap.
It's probably dope.
After Luka's rookie year or whatever is because they didn't expect that leap in the second season. That's only one off season. You have no excuse after that, and y'all failed to do anything afterwards. So I really don't want to hear it. We got a new GM now. He seems to have more control than Donnie did. I think him and J Kidd are gonna come together and actually try to put some talent around this team, but we'll see. Like I said, I never get my hopes up about Mavs off seasons anymore, bro. So I don't care who the front office is. It's still the Dallas Mavericks, and the owner is the same. So we'll see. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks on a fantastic season. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. I think this is an amazing story. They're like the new Spurs, man. A fucking dynasty. Like, they're going to be here for years to come, and you got to deal with it. So shout out to them. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think you summed it up pretty well. Absolutely nothing to be disappointed about by this season. The goal, I can go back and play the clips. I can go back and find the tweets. Pretty much everybody's goal was get out of the first round. We went to the conference finals. What could we possibly be disappointed about? Does it hurt to lose? Of course. You play to win the game, right? But after you get over that loss and you reflect and you look back at the season as a whole, I have absolutely no complaints. Luka took another step forward. The team took another step forward. Jason Kidd proved me wrong that he can be a good coach. Nico Harrison put his stamp on the team with a blockbuster trade he gained my faith. I believe in him. It doesn't mean that we're going to be able to sign whoever the hell we want, but I believe in his efforts. I believe that he's going to try to do the things that he needs to do to change this team. I think he and Jason Kidd know what type of player they want, the way they want to play. We saw who got to play and who didn't in these playoffs. I expect a lot of turnover at the back end of the roster. I expect them to either keep the pick or maneuver to get a different pick or higher or whatever the case may be. I expect they want to bring some young blood in. I expect them to be aggressive in trying to get a veteran that can contribute.
A lot of guys in this draft who can, you know what? Before I say, because I got a lot to say, I'm gonna let you finish.
Like, as far as the draft?
Yeah, not a lot to say. It's just something, but I want to let you finish your thought.
Yeah. So, I'll take it even further than, our goal was get out of the first round. I said it on this podcast after we did the KP trade. My goal was to get out of the first round. But after doing this trade, I realized we've given ourselves a huge vulnerability with not having size to protect the paint. We put a huge hole in our roster as far as rim protection. Now, the team stepped up in other ways to keep that from being as much of a problem as it could have been. And we beat two teams I was worried that we couldn't beat because they have bigs because they didn't utilize them. We were so active everywhere else defensively that they didn't even utilize their bigs. It worked out. We got out of the first round, we got out of the second round, but I was content with us not even getting out of the first round based on the way that trade affected our roster as a whole. But it changed our culture. It changed how we played. It changed how we fought for each other. Spencer Dinwiddie was an infusion of life. Jalen Brunson being put in the starting lineup changed the whole trajectory of our future potentially. He has some decisions to make. We'll talk about that later. But again, absolutely nothing to be upset about. I don't have any player I'm mad at. I don't have any coach, general manager I'm mad at. I don't care about that other dude. We ain't gonna talk about that. But as far as me, Dallas Mavericks fan, Michael Bibbins, amazing season. I'm looking forward to this offseason. I'm looking forward to see what we do next. This will not be a Hawks-Knicks situation. Will not.
What I was going to say about the draft is there's a lot of players in this draft who I think can join a team that's winning and help immediately, or just contribute to a team immediately. And I hate when people say, oh, well, this draft is like 4 or 5 stars and then it's not really good after that. I hate those fucking people, because 2020, in that fucking 2020 draft, I will literally pull up the receipts. I was on the goddamn podcast with the homie Pierre, and I said, this draft reminds me of the 2013 draft, talking about 2020 draft.
Right.
Because there's a lot of guys who can be really good role players on teams and contribute. And what happened? That draft turned out to be that exactly. A draft people said, oh, well, it ain't much talent past number 3.
It feels like they say that every year.
Like, shut the fuck up.
They say it every year. I like, at what point do you stop saying goofy shit like that? Everybody doesn't have to be a star. Say what?
You would think of when they're proven wrong, but obviously not.
No. I the way I see it, if you can contribute in an 8-man rotation, you're worth my time.
Facts.
You can hit shots, you can defend at a high level, whatever. You're worth my time. And it sounds like I haven't dug into this draft at all. I watched a good bit of college basketball this year, but I have not dug into this draft at all. I need to do that, I guess, now in the next 3 weeks. But yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of good role player types. A lot of guys that I liked as like freshmen back when I was recruiting stayed in school. So I can only imagine how their games have grown and developed over time. Like Darius Days is an example out of LSU. I liked him as a role player, as a freshman. So if he's expanded on his game if he's worked on a mid-range jump shot or the 3, if his playmaking has improved, if he's stronger to get on the glass, I'm gonna feel good about him as a late second round or a late first round, mid second round type pick. So I'm excited to dig into this draft. And it feels weird. We have less than 2 months to draft. But, man, it's a good time to be a Mavericks fan. You have anything else?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
You said you wanted to get out here before midnight. I wasn't trying to drag it on. So I guess that's it, man. With a good solid 30-minute pod here. I guess we'll be back Sunday? Saturday? When do you need to record? We can be flexible now.
Yeah, we can. We'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Enjoy this outro. I got to figure out a title for this. I think I know what I'm gonna go with.
I know what I'm gonna go with.
Oh, you got options? Okay, I mean, I don't know what that is, but all right. People, it's been fun. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.